Welcome everybody. We're gonna get straight into this episode. We're gonna pick up where we left off. If you haven't seen the last episode, go check it out because we're getting straight into this video. Okay, we're gonna pick up this episode from that morning, a non-work day. Okay, so that morning we get a transport in. So we all in the tier, just chilling and relaxing. You know, ain't nothing too much going on. Ain't no hostility. You could tell ain't nothing going on. Everybody relax. See, when they got their slippers on, they relax. So ain't nobody got no ill intentions. Now, if you see them with their shoes on, then you better be ready. They got ill intentions. So everybody got their casual wear on and they slippers on and they just chilling, and the transport come in. And you know, like I said, I'm always doing this. I'm always drawing, you know, and just trying to keep my mind occupied. So I looks up and I see my dog. I see Roderick. My nigga Roderick. G, what up, baby? And the guard tell him, get back in line. Get back in line. You know, and I'm just standing there anticipating him to get to the front of the line to come in and get his placement and stuff. I'm just waiting. And finally he get there. And I'm dapping him down and we hugging and stuff like that. And then I start introducing him to the crew. To the crew that's here. Now, y'all remember Roderick. Roderick was part of the Njcip crew. He came from the other prison. So this is like a reunion. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy as hell. You know, so we end up walking and I end up showing him how everything go, who is who the con artist is, who the finessers is, tell him about the Queen team and tell him, man, Baby Charles up in here. Then he say, man, I heard Baby Charles got shipped or whatever. He's like, I was still in there when he jug Q up. He jug Q up, so I was still in there. Now, Roger gets to telling me about his condition when the guard hit him in that fight we had, you know, the big get down we had. He get to telling me, you know what I'm saying, how many stitches he had to get and how many months he stayed in the hole. I didn't know Roderick stayed in the hole for almost 5 months. So he got to telling me that. Then he tells me he got caught again strangling Tay-Tay. So he say they shipped him here. So I get to telling him, you know, all the rumors people were saying, what happened with him and stuff like that. And he tell me all that ain't true, you know what I'm saying? He was in the same prison. They just put him in a hole for 5 months and was barely feeding him. You know, and we talked for the rest of that day. Okay, we gonna fast forward to that next morning. That next morning come, sleep late, lose weight. You know what I'm saying? So we go eat chow, then we all go off to our jobs. Now, this particular day in carpool, I'm so excited to have Roderick here. So I get to telling them all the stories about the Njcip crew and what he mean to the Njcip crew and all the things that happened, which I told him some stories, but I didn't get all the way into it in detail. So finally, you know, not even thinking about Sergeant Larry at this point, we heads out to go take a smoke. So as we coming on the hall, we see Sergeant Larry, and guess who he got walking with him? Robbie. Now we sniggering, we laughing, we like, oh, that boy about to get fucked. That boy about to get fucked. We killing ourselves. And at this time, we hate his guts so much that we not stopping to think that this is another guy that's about to be violated by somebody who was sent here to protect us, or much less do the right thing. A CO. So as they go in the room, we all wait good until the door closed, and we wait about 3 more additional minutes, and then we head up there to hear what's going on inside this room. So as we get to the door, we hear Sergeant Larry say, tell Robbie, hey, push that bench in front of the door. Now, Robbie thinking this the job that Sergeant Larry got for him, the job he's about to do. I'm assuming this is what he's thinking. So you can hear the screeching of the bench pushing in front of the door. You can hear them. So after he pushed the bench in front of the door, I guess that's so we won't bust in anymore. You know what I'm saying? Or nobody to come in now because the last time we came in and he told us to get out. Okay, so now he goes into his regular routine. Hey, what I want you to do is I want you to get on your knees and suck my cock. And Robbie like, man, what? Hell no. Shit, no, not me. I ain't one of them dudes. I ain't one of them. You better go find you one. Bow! Get on your knees. What happened? What? Man, no! Help! Help! And Robbie started hollering real loud, help! Help! And all God do is hit him in his stomach. Boom! Robbie, you can hear him almost vomit. And he continues to beat Robbie until Robbie, okay, begs. Real talk. So it gets real quiet for the next couple minutes or so. And then all of a sudden you hear Sergeant Larry say, move your motherfucking teeth. And then he say, yeah, right there. And I bet not feel your motherfucking teeth no more. Oh yeah. Go down. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And then you hear Sergeant Larry say, get the fuck back over here. Almost as Rabbit gagged and pulled away from him. Now at this time, we not peeping, we only listening. Because we know he alert. If he got Robbie to push that bench in front of that door, he's gonna be looking for us. So after a while, and I'm just gonna keep it real, we hear Sergeant Larry gets his due. He busts all in Robbie's mouth, and at this time, we makes it back to carpool. And we peeping out the carpool door to see them come out so they can see us freshly walk out carpool door coming to take a cigarette break. So he won't think we was already on that hall. So as we coming on the hall, they already out, and we looks at Robin and do this, laughing. But that's the young mind and not thinking of the full harshness of the situation. Being the man that I am today, I wouldn't approach those things the same way. That was me approaching that with an immature mind. Now, at this time, Robbie's crying. He's bawling. You know, and Sergeant Larry with no heart or no remorse said, shut the fuck up. Almost like he gave Robbie some discipline or ass whooping and not just gave this man some cock in his mouth. You know what I'm saying? At this time, I swear I felt sorry for him, but I still had a great hatred for him. So I had a lot of mixed emotions at that time I can remember. You know, just thinking back now. So, you know, we go take a smoke and we heads back to carpool. And we works the rest of that day. And then the guards gets us and takes us back to the tier. Now, when we walk back in the tier, everybody's out. They playing cards, checkers, chess, everything out. And it's crunk in the tier. So the guard lets us in and locks us in. So now we go find everybody. We all, Doc Lako, Pop, Nord. We all together. Then we go get my dude Roderick. Now, Roderick's in his cell at this time. So when we go to him, he like, man, I'm glad to see y'all. He say, man, these dudes up in here worse than Buttman. Man, you know the dudes that came on the transport? Man, they getting at them already. So Roderick proceeds to tell us about the dude Kobe that came on the transport with him. So he like, man, they calling the dude sexy, big fine, big booty ass, come here, let me fuck, all kind of shit like that. Man, they just going that little one hard. So we like, hey, bro, look, we move as one in here, you know what I'm saying? And now we all about to gather up our shit and go take our shower for the day. So if you got a shower, come on, roll with us. So Roderick like, man, nah, I ain't got a shower, you know what I'm saying? And so we was like, we all went and took our shower. So coming from the shower, we see the dude Kobe out his cell just watching people play different games and stuff. So we see Third and them make their way down. Now we knowing they ain't up to no good. So we goes close by to where Lil One is. So Third and them immediately goes at Lil One. They go, hey, start playing tug of war with Lil One Close. Man, give me some of that booty, man. Give me some of that booty. Lil One say, man, no. So they hit Lil One, bow. And as soon as they hit Lil One, we all rushed over there. Bow, bow, bow. We fighting. It's a big old brawl now. We all on the thing fighting. And we do this for about 15 to 20 minutes. And everybody bag back. Everybody, oh, bitch, what's happening? What's happening? And they bag up, and they talking shit, and we talking shit. A fight broke out just that fast. But we wasn't about to let you take Lil One. Lil One just got up in here. We tired of seeing y'all boys just operate with no boundaries. So now we go to Lil One, say, Lil One, go to your cell. If you want, we tell him the same thing. You can roll with us. Lil One like, man, I just want to be left alone. I just want to stay to myself. We like, and that should be what you able to do. Now, I breezed through the fight that happened over Lil One. I'm going to tell you why, because I'm going to show you why we don't stick our neck out for people. So, everybody just doing whatever, and everybody take their mind off of it, but we all watching each other because we just had a fight. Third and them watching us, we watching them. So, maybe like 2 hours later, we see Lil One all the way to the back, talking to Queen Sugar. And Queen Sugar reached Lil One something. So we don't pay no attention to it or whatever. And Lil One goes off and he disappeared. So we scrub that shit off and go back to talking. Yeah, we're gonna fuck y'all niggas up. We looking up at them while we sitting on the iron bench in the middle. Yeah, we're gonna fuck y'all niggas up. Yeah, it's whatever. We can do it. Come down. Come down. You know, it's just a bunch of shit talking, you know, and that's normal in prison, you know. So a little bit more time passed by and Lil One back at Queen Sugar. Now Queen Sugar saying, hey, why don't you come with me upstairs? I got more of that up there. And Lil One like, oh, up there? You know what I'm saying? So we like, what the fuck is Lil One into? So Lil One goes upstairs with Queen Sugar. So now you know it has so many different things happening in prison, so your mind is easily distracted, you know, from a situation. So, you know, we focusing in on something else, you know what I'm saying? Then all out the blue, we hear Lil One, oh no, oh no, oh no, just hollering, you know? And now we knowing what's happening. And then we hear a grunt so loud, Growl! I can remember this pitch in my sleep. And I know, and all of us knew, that Lil One was just ran in. Because Queen Sugar played the bait game and baited him in to get him in. And once you inside somebody's home, you can't just go rush inside nobody's home trying to save nobody. You can lose your life. They have what you call in prison too, stand your ground. They can murder you in they cell. And they won't be found guilty in prison. What are you doing in they cell? This activity continued to happen to Lil One over and over and over in Queen Sugar cell by all the guys in Queen Sugar cell, because Lil One hollered for about 3 or 4 hours. I heard them, suck it, suck it. They gave Lil One the whole treatment. They tied Lil One down. They did. You can tell, you can hear it, because Lil One wasn't putting up too much resistance. After we just saved you from a situation, and later we found out Lil One into drugs. He been getting drugs and doing drugs in every prison he go to. But by him coming to this prison, he could have started over until somebody came from another prison. We would have never knew if, you know what I'm saying, that Lil One was into drugs. If nobody wouldn't have told us, how could you know? Besides him doing what he just done. Went straight looking for the drugs and got himself turned out. So finally, after all this time, we see Lil One come walking out of Queen Sugar and them cell. He's limping with his head straight down. And Monroe, Broomfield, Bowinkle, Rocky, Hucklebuck, and Robbie, they laughing at Lil One. So we turns around and look at Robbie. Robbie, we know you ain't laughing at Lil One. You just finished sucking Sergeant Larry cock. And everybody in the prison just busts out and laughing and just start rolling on Robbie. But you want to laugh at Lil One. Yeah, Lil One led himself into that trap. But that don't mean they had to be predators. Yeah, it happened to Lil One. But Robbie, who are you to act like this didn't happen? We know. And we let the world in there know. And he just dropped his head. He couldn't say nothing. He couldn't do nothing. He knew the truth. And everybody in the prison knew we wasn't lying. So now I'm going to fast forward to lights out. And we all locked in our cells. Then all of a sudden, we hear a whole bunch of commotion from downstairs in Monroe and them cell. You hear, no, let me go. What y'all doing to me? Let me go. Let me pop, pop, pop. All you hear is punching. Sound like somebody getting slapped, punched, kicked, everything. Then you hear, oh, 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 oh. They all ran up and robbed him. Now we gonna jump straight into that next morning. Sleep late, lose weight. We go eat out, we go to our jobs. We on the workforce. So now we in workforce working. And now today we say, let's go see if Sergeant Larry coming. And sure as shit stink, Sergeant Larry is making his way. He's farther down the hall, but he's making his way. And he got a fat little chubby dude with him. He's at it again. And he takes the fat little chubby dude in the room. Now we like, hey man, we gotta do something, bro. What we gonna do? And I'm telling Nord, man, hey bro, what the fuck, what are we gonna do with a CO? What we gonna go tell them a bunch of convicts gonna go tell on upstanding citizen and a CO? And they just gonna take our word for it? So once again, no lie, we decide to do nothing. And we goes to the door and we listen. And his regular routine. What I want you to do is get on your knees and suck my dick. But this day, this little fat guy refused. And Sergeant Larry slaps him. Pow! Oh! The hollering starts. Then he says, suck my dick. And the dude says no. So he beats him some more. And then he asks him again, suck my dick. Are you gonna do it? And he says no. And he starts beating and beating and beating and beating. You hear shit moving. It's crazy. We stunned because this dude getting a beating of his life in that room. And this particular day, it goes silent. And then we hear Sergeant Larry getting ready to come out the door, so we run back to carpool. Now we all in there talking and working like, man, what the hell happened up in that motherfucker, man? Sergeant Larry just beat this motherfucking man, bro. And then come out the room, so evidently the dude ain't do what he asked him to do. So about 45 minutes later, you hear all the alarms go off and the guards come get us and put us in this tiny ass cell again. And we all up in there talking, man, Sergeant Larry must have really hurt this dude, man. And we stays up in there for 2 hours straight. And they comes and get us and takes us back to the tier. Now, when we get in the tier, everybody from workforce is standing around talking about what's been going on. Now the talking has started. But that's not all. It got some more shit brewing because Roderick and Baby Charles is back there huffing and puffing. So I make my way back there to Roderick and Baby Charles like, man, what's going on? Man, them bitches up there tried to come at me, man, today. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, who? Who? Queen Sugar and them. The Queens. Yeah, the Queens. This Roderick. He's mad. He's heated. So you see Queen Sugar and them coming back down. And they talking, they going backwards and forward with Roderick. Yeah, bitch, we want you. That's Queen Sugar and Muffin. We want you. Yeah, we gonna get you too. And now Roderick is my dog. If y'all go after him, y'all gotta go after me. So Queen Sugar got bold and came about this close to Roderick's face, talking to Roderick. So I'm like, Queen Sugar. So I'm basically got my hand on Queen Sugar's chest, pushing Queen Sugar back. Bow! Muffin had then came round the side and snuck Roderick. And me, without thinking, I fuck around and hit Queen Sugar. Bow! And now we fighting. We in the mix. We with the queens fighting. And I'm thinking the whole time we fight, man, what the fuck just happened? Now we fighting with the queen team, and all of a sudden, I see Baby Charles come around the back and bow! Stuck Queen Sugar. And Baby Charles in the fight. It's a fucking fight. Cause these queens is deep. And we fight like that for 45 minutes. I'm dog shit tired. Everybody in the fight is tired. We fought till we couldn't fight no more. Now we in beef with the queen team. Fuck. Cause we know how they operate in this prison. If you fight them queens, they gonna come at you, come at you, come at you, come at you. And now I done made them my enemy. Because they came in my bar and I couldn't let y'all take Roger. So now the fight stopped and they vows, hey, we gonna get y'all. All that shit happens. And we knowing they mean just what they say. So we knowing we got beef over here, we got beef over here, we got beef down here, we got beef all around us. So we gonna fast forward to that next work day. Sleep late, lose weight. We go eat morning chow and we go to our jobs. Okay, now we go out of carpool to detail. We just over there talking and socializing, shooting the shit or whatever. And then Lako say, hey man, let's go see if Sergeant Larry, after the shit happened, he did what he did to the dude. We want to see if he got a conscience and he stopped doing what he doing. So we head that way. And I'm in the front. I'm leading the pack, basically, because I want to see myself. And as I walk out the door by carpool, coming to the hall, all I see is, wow! And that's all I remember. Until they revived me. I don't know what happened after I got hit. And when they woke me up, they say, man, that was Monroe hit you with the mop, bro. Monroe had seen me coming out that door and he was somewhere close and hit me with the mop and knocked me the fuck out. And when I tell y'all I had a knot with a fucking gash in it, a big ass gash in it, that shit turned every different color day by day by day. I still remember. And it hurted for about a month. And it was still tender after that. That's something I'll never forget. Okay. So, like I said, Thursday, not this Thursday, but next Thursday will be my last day at my business. So I will be doing more episodes. My vacation, I'm going to spend them on this channel. Doing back-to-back video. But until Thursday, I will still be releasing videos every day.